Hello, hello, hello. You're listening to Music Marketing Club podcast, where we bring you ideas, strategies, and guests with knowledge that can help independent musicians build more fan base that becomes loyal followers, and also for the musicians to make a profit from their music and creativity on the internet. Here with your music, our goal is to be instrumental in your musical success. So in my last episode, I shared my story and the purpose of this episode with you. And I'm touched by the responses I've received. I've also received some questions about what type of courses did I get involved in when I started the marketing. Also some questions about what I can share that people can use, and a few similar questions. So in this episode, we are going to talk about a marketing concept that has been adapted to getting more customers on the internet. This concept is very fundamental in the success of selling music or any other product online. In fact, it's called the customer value journey, right? And it moves people from being website visitors to becoming loyal fans that can't wait to listen and talk to their friends about you or your new song. And this may be a brand new concept for you to understand, but I'll try and keep it short and digestible in this episode. So back when I was doing music, one of my main desires at the time was to get more listeners who would then share my music and also support by buying the albums on iTunes. So later on, as I shared in episode 1, I signed on to Facebook back in 2008 or 9ish, and it was new then. People were sharing everything with everyone for social reasons, but there wasn't quite an understanding yet as to how one can strategically use it to make profit and build a fan base online. And I wasn't into marketing yet then, and no matter how much information I got from the many blogs and websites I would print and read, none of them really helped me increase my page followers or sales on iTunes. I would be reading pages after pages, which made me feel so overwhelmed. And I was also dealing with real life situations then. I didn't really have so much time and energy to put life aside to dive into the internet world. I felt like giving up music, and looking back at it now, I think that probably contributed to that decision too. But throughout the research I had made earlier, I came across this concept from some of the earlier internet marketers and how they were achieving so much success on the internet. I decided to subscribe to their work, and being on their email list, months passed and I bought some of their courses. And as I was watching their trainings and studying their approach on what they were actually doing, I discovered this customer value journey, and it became so clear to me on how to do it. But I didn't have a website then, and I didn't have my albums available for sale online or on iTunes at the time neither. I had no way of really using this concept to the fullest on the internet at the time, or so I thought. In the end, I learned that the customer value journey is really a great strategy to base any internet business on. And remember, this is to move a new person that don't know about you into becoming someone that is loyal about your brand or music and raves on about you and your music to their friends and other people. So here are the 8 stages to the customer value journey and how you can use it. So stage 1 is the awareness stage. Here, a prospect or someone that doesn't know you sees an advert or a post online, or hears about your music from a friend and becomes aware of you. Stage 2 is the engagement stage. Here, the person then reads a blog post, engages with your post on social media pages, or watches a video of you or listens to your music, right? Then stage 3 is the subscribe stage. Now from here is where I didn't know, or what a lot of people don't do or don't know about. So in this subscribe stage, the person signs up to receive something that's locked unless they exchange their email details so you can send it to them, right? So for example, let's say you have 15 songs on your computer that are not released yet. What you can do is, instead of putting all 15 songs on one album or mixtape, you can break it up into 3 EPs of 5 songs each. So now there are more perceived value for the music. So as an easy example, they now get 3 CDs instead of 1 CD. So there's more perceived value for their 15 songs. You see what I mean? So after they engage with you, they can now come to your website and sign up to receive the 3 CDs or EPs. And in this case, which will be downloadable, of course. So don't think you have to post them 3 CDs. It was only an example. Alright, so stage 4, which is the convert stage. Hopefully you're writing these stages down and taking notes. Would be good for you to download the podcast and listen back later when you can note these down. So back to stage 4. So you have their email address and you send the EPs to them. A few days later they receive some emails to build a relationship with them, and they also see adverts about an offer you have for them to make a small purchase for something. But it doesn't stop there. Stage 5 is the excite stage. Here the customer receives value from the first purchase and is excited about consuming, using or listening to it. Also note that here the person has moved from becoming aware to becoming a website visitor to becoming a music listener that know you, and now into becoming a customer because they have actually bought something from you, and now they are excited as they enjoy what they bought. So then we move to stage 6, which is the ascend stage. Here the customer immediately or over time ascends up your music business offerings with upsells. So hopefully you understand that making money online is like a business and you're doing it with your music as your core product. But you can also sell them other related things like ticket to shows, merchandise, artist or band documentary video projects, or something else, right? So then stage 7 is the next stage, which is the advocate stage. And here the positive customers and fans give testimonials and reviews of your music and other products you offer. Then we take them to the final stage of the customer value journey, stage 8, which is the promote stage. And here your music customers start to tell people about your music or t-shirts they bought or whatever you sold them in stage 4 and 6. The point here is that they are now promoting you. And it starts all over again from stage 1 for every new person or friend that hears about you, or the social media adverts you do to attract more people to become fans and followers. So that's the customer value journey stages for you. And this doesn't only work for music, it also works for any product or service being sold online. So knowing this now allowed me to sell a lot more things for the clients I was working with in my previous marketing agency, and also grow clients' social media followers and email lists or database. Which meant that those clients could make more money from the people that followed them on social media and joined their email list without spending thousands of dollars or pounds on adverts every time a new product, or in your case, a new single or album is released. You can promote to them for free after they subscribe, which meant that the clients had more budget each month to get new people to subscribe to their emails and social media pages, and then make money from emails and social media follow-ups that they do after that. So in the end, we were able to make a lot of profit from small advertising campaign budgets and get more people to follow and sign up to their email database. When all is said and done, this strategy in particular, along with other strategies, helped me become the online advertising manager in one of the marketing agencies I was working for 3 months after starting the job. So I'm excited to share these strategies and concepts here with you. And I also go in depth with training videos in my music marketing membership program that I'm creating on the side to help people like yourself and other musicians to succeed on the internet. So now I hope you have enjoyed this episode, and I know this internet marketing concept may be foreign to some of you, but I hope I didn't make it too complicated and you understood it easily. Alright, look out for the up and coming episodes where we get into more strategies and ideas that you can use for your music marketing and promotions. Till the next time, take care.